Good evening. I'm Rubio, and tonight's story is on fake news. Is it plaguing your community? Because trust me, it is. Socrates believes that questioning life and everything in it has the highest form of intelligence. So, why is it that fake news perpetuates our society? News used to come from newspapers, which disseminated news through the paper lines in every town. Then came the internet, which shifted business models to work through social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, and Tumblr as avenues to deliver this news. This trust here was quickly dissolved as malicious actors, lack of critical thinking, and news literacy plagued social media with disinformation, rumor, and bias. The loss of confidence in traditional media has led to people being vulnerable to manipulation through their social media feeds, be it political, economical, or theological. Manipulation takes many forms. The speed of information on social media is very high. Fake news is spread rapidly, sometimes before the facts can be gathered and presented, allowing for an anchoring bias with those exposed to it. As of today, our own president has lied to the outlets of media, including Twitter, 273 times. Think twice. Don't take what you see at face value. Someone is hoping to cash you in on believing
I don't
this.
take
sir,
questions.
if
I don't
you're gonna
take
call us
questions
fake
from
news, you
CNN.
take it-
That was just fake news by NBC, which gives a lot of fake news. It's frankly disgusting the way the press is able to write whatever they want.
Fake news tell us what to do.
Very fake news. You're dishonest people.
The dishonest media.
Your organization is terrible. The fake media.
Let's see what people think about it.
So, what do you think about fake news?
The term itself is lame. It comes from a person who is uneducated and pretty much just not hip to what journalism is all about. Throughout the years, there have been charlatans in the journalism business who have done dastardly things to kind of mess up the second estate. But the whole thing, the whole notion about fake news is simply this. Every journalist who is worth their weight in gold will go out and do what they need to do and balance their story so that you, as a listener or as a viewer, can make up your mind. You know, it's true journalism is to go out there and report the facts and give them back to you so that you, as a viewer, as a listener, or as a reader, you make up your mind after you see the facts, both sides of the story.
What do you think about news media lying to you?
I think that it's something that, it's been done all over the years, and we as a society almost tend to believe what we see or hear. So sometimes people trick us with video and audio.
Why do you feel that people become victims to fake news?
The victimization is out of social media. Everybody believes whatever they see on the internet, number one, which is kind of, I don't know. That goes back to a provincial time. And I can kind of explain this way. There used to be traveling salesmen that were in the 1800s and the early 1900s that just go around and sell you just about anything and tell you that this snake oil is going to cure your rheumatism, your arthritis, your syphilis, your toothache. This will do this, this will do that. And people are gullible enough to believe that because they're desperate enough to try to throw money at a problem.
I think that's a terrible thing to do because some people don't have any way of knowing if what they're listening to or what news are telling us it's real or not. So they just believe it and they don't do the proper research on it or whatever. So I think that's just a very controversial topic to talk about and something that is not okay.
What is your opinion about fake news?
Fake news?
Well, what do you think it is?
I think it's clutter created to distract people.
Okay, so say you wake up and you're watching the morning news. How can you believe what the news that they're saying is true?
You can't. Nowadays, in my opinion, it's just so hard to believe what's real and what's not, and what's kind of just thrown out there.
Do you think the news that you consume is entirely, correct?
No.
Why?
Well, because I don't think, honestly, I think I don't believe in politics as much as some people do. So I think they just feed us whatever they want.
Through the years, that's just turned itself into this whole notion now that whatever they see on the internet, whatever they hear and read on social media, it's got to be the honest God-forsaken truth. And that has just led to, I think, a form of mass hysteria. So that if I tell you something and then you see it on, let's say, The Onion, and someone doesn't know that The Onion is a satirical website, they will believe it and then spread it on to somebody else, and then it becomes viral. And all of a sudden, a joke has now turned into fake news.